Hey y'all, it's me all in good fun, and I am so excited that Donald Trump's finally going to get rid of that Department of Education, because it's just bad. Everything I learned in public school was all wrong. For example, they taught us that in the 1600s, they brought over all these people from Africa in ships, and they enslaved them and treated them really badly. And the reality is that these were poor people who had the opportunity to come over and have food and shelter and learn a trade. And some of their bosses were so good to the women, especially they helped them to make babies. So this also happened in the 1600s. It wasn't even the United States yet. It was a colony of Britain. But you know what? When the new history books come out, they're going to take out words like colonies and colonizers, because those are just stupid words that we don't need to know about. Now, another thing, in my geography class, they omitted a few important things. Like, for example, Vice President J.D. Vance taught us there's a little island country called Haiti. And people who come from there, they eat dogs and cats and household pets. And President Donald Trump, he confirmed that. So my geography education was sorely lacking. Another thing, in science class, they taught us about weather and climate. And we learned about the impacts of climate change. But in fact, last year when we had all those hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina and Georgia, those weren't caused by climate change. Those were made by Democrats who created them and sent them over to the red states. And the wildfires that California's been experiencing this year, well, they're not caused by drought or high winds. They're caused by space lasers. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene taught us they're caused by secret Jewish space lasers. And finally, I remember learning about a guy named Jonas Suk who invented a vaccine to eradicate polio. But it turns out vaccines are actually really bad for you. They don't cure disease. In fact, the best thing to do if you have a virus is follow President Donald Trump's advice. Swallow some Clorox bleach or shine an ultraviolet light in one of your orifices. So it's wonderful they're doing away with the Department of Education. Finally, we'll be able to learn what Donald Trump and Project 2025 want to teach us. I'm all in good fun.